Let's crack straight into it. All right. See where we're at before. So we started doing the upgrade for the intelligence, and that was where we finished off. We still can't get vents up because we don't have a vent strength level 3, but it is ready to go. Same with the generator. We've got that ready to go as well. We're kind of just sitting in this shitty spot, and this needs generator level 3. We only need 1 elite and 1 shush, which isn't a big deal. And then I think this one's generated as well. So like we've got everything ready to go. We just can't upgrade. But what we can do right now
through lunch while working during the week now
is we can install the intelligence level 2. Now with Deadly Slob's challenge, he didn't bother going to intelligence level 3 because it doesn't really give anything. We don't use scavs and we don't use the flea market, so there's no point going to intelligence level 3. Plus we also still need the generator anyway. But what we can do now is we can upgrade the Bitcoin farm. But I'm missing 1 cord and I'm missing 2 CPU fans. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go get those 2 items, start the Bitcoin farm, and then that will pretty much be the end of it. We could potentially go unlock other stuff, but I don't know. Deadly Slob didn't upgrade this, but I don't know where his stance is with it anyway. So what we'll do is now we'll gear up. We're going to go get some cords and fans, and the other option is we do struggle with cords. We can always craft one, but it's not really a big deal. We just need 1 blue and 1 T-plug as a backup. Alright, so chuck on some gear. I was thinking of going Interchange for this, but we don't have any rigs yet. We've got shafted pretty hard recently. Oh, this one. Cool. Do we have any ammo? We've got an AK down here. Let's use this. Magazine. That'll do. No armor. Heads. Cool. And we're going to go Interchange. So fuck that off. Take the med station key and we'll take the... Oh, in case we get over that way. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, we're in. Let's go. Alright, computers. Do you remember that song? It was computer games. Zele, thanks for the 30 months.
Hope you're feeling better. Less than 3.
Less than 3, you too. I am feeling a lot better. 30 months, Zele. Udura. What? Officially some chicken prisons emo. What was the
nice poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar.
What was the reason? What's the best way to get dollars in Tarkov? You got to find a money run that works for you. Reserve, Interchange, and Shoreline are the best places to make money. Well, Labs is also, but...
Your commentary on Zero to Hero was super great. Think more videos like that would be awesome.
It's definitely on my to-do list. But I won't do it live on stream. I think there's better ways of doing it. Sodium. I remember when I was trying to find sodium. These lamps turn into grenades. Cords and fans. We can get... If we got both of them in the first run, I actually would not know what to do for the rest of the episode.
Пацаны, да он там совсем ёбу дал! Полить надо его! Вот петух! Вот петух! Давай, мочи!
Alright. Doing down there. Might be able to piss him off. Might be able to kill him down here.
They should give Killer dual-wield PPSH for even hotter power slide.
Oh, that would be fun.
Action.
That would be cool. Could you imagine that? If Killer was just rolling around dual wielding? But if they started adding like akimbo guns to the game, like imagine like dual Glock 18Cs or like dual MP7s or something, MP9s, and nuts that would be. Dual ASFLs. Forward. We just need one more fan. I think if we get this straight away, what we'll do is we'll go, we'll try and have some fun. We'll maybe do like, I don't know, some 0 to hero runs or something.
I made you a Pestily microwave based on the microwave from Nikita with a USEC hat on it. I would love to send it over. Also, why are people asking for the wipe when you need toilet paper first?
Made you a Pestily microwave based on the microwave from Nikita's USEC hat. As an emote? Send it to me on Discord. I almost want to bug out because we've got 2 of the 3 items I need, and we're right near the extract. I also need to sneeze. I should have muted that. Professional streamer here. Oh, that hurt my chest. That only hurt a lot, but it's alright. We soldier on.
Well, would you look at that, sub baby?
Deadmouth, thanks for the 9 months, bro. Oh, that actually really hurt. Can't see anything, that's alright. Met up and play Tarkov or High as a Kite. I think it'd be really interesting to film, like, cause okay, so Deadly Slob and I were meant to get high at TwitchCon. It was going to be the first time I ever got high, because they were coming over he was coming over to the Netherlands for it, right? However, that's now been cancelled. And I was going to film the entire experience. I was going to record it all and put it up on YouTube. Now, I don't have anyone to be, you know, to be my Elon partner, to be my buddy the first time I get high. So, I'm a little bit afraid of doing it on stream because I don't know how I'm going to react. So, I don't know. Come over to mine.
Good to see
What's
you are
social
all right,
distancing,
buddy.
mate? Don't do it on stream, dude. It's not against Twitch tolls if it's legal. There's heaps of people that smoke dope on weed on stream. There's heaps of people. There's people that make their whole channel based around it. Really, don't do it. You'll get banned. Righto. Righto. Can't break any local laws. That's the rule of Twitch. Legal to smoke it. Remember Elon Musk? Don't do it live. What does that even mean? Talk about him on Joe Rogan. We need a fan. All right, we need a fan. And we don't go in a public bathroom. What? I'm an avid user, and since you just got in an accident recently, I would suggest edibles. You think I was going to, like, fall down the staircase again? Hey, Grims, what's going on, man? Oh, I wouldn't see your sensual message? Fuck off, man. Try and hide now. Impossible. How you been, dude? Are you excited for the wipe? You'll be back. I know you. You'll be hooked. Once again. Hope we all get stuck in the scav hobo era. It's good. It's highly possible. It is actually highly possible. How's my head? My head's fine. My neck's really sore. All this part of my neck and then down to my shoulder. I've actually had I got shoulder injuries from the army, and it's still what do you call it? So hitting my shoulder and that kind of aggravated the previous pains that I've got. One. How did you take your fall? Face first down a staircase whilst trying to stop with my arms and shoulders. Is that what you mean by how did I take it? Like, I took it like a man. I cried the whole way down. How did your mustache not cushion the fall? Well, I'd probably be a paraplegic if I didn't have a mustache. That's what the paramedic said to me. Trust me, I can't imagine. I'm glad you're military hardened your body cushioned your vitals. You mean the extra comfort weight that I've put on since leaving the military? Yeah, sure. We'll call it that. I've actually lost about 4.5, nearly 5 kilos in the last 4 weeks, so I haven't been exercising as much, but I'm still eating really healthy, and I'm probably going to start exercising again tomorrow, just on the bike. Keep trying to get my my weight back down. I'm feeling amazing though, like besides obviously the shoulder issues and the neck and that, but actual health wise, I'm feeling very energetic and that, which is nice. There's whiff streams were meant to start already. I feel like I could get away with it now. I just don't know how much leaning forward is going to hurt me. Alright, so I've got all the items required now. I don't know if I should just run straight through this. Extract? Yeah. Extract and fun rides. I'll go by the other computer and see if I can find some flash drives and stuff. could do some like reserve 0 to hero runs. That should be a bit of fun. Just mix it up a little bit. You know what I'd love to see actually? If they put some scavs around the back. Like around the back and that. I think it'd be pretty fun. Do you heat your croissants up? Not really. Sometimes when I buy them, they're like they're straight fresh from the bakery. You know what I mean? And so you don't really need to. We don't need more flash rods. There is a quest that needs flash rods. But like, hey, we're already, you know, going past them all. Why not? See if we can pick one up, you know? I think moves, scavs, patrol, back off slow. Moves, scavs, patrol. I kind of feel like there should be a different class of scav. There's somewhere between a raider and a normal scav. And their whole purpose is to like... I guess Battlestar Games should like... I don't know, name them differently, but... Their whole purpose is to hunt down campers. Like, say some pleb was like, I'm gonna hold this angle, and if anyone ever comes here, I'm gonna get them. Like, as soon as someone just sits still for like 2 minutes, a scav will just start patrolling down that way. You know, maybe not 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. And if someone doesn't leave like a certain distance of area, I think it'd be like really cool. Just to kind of like, it still promotes, you know, like, you could still walk around like this and you're never going to have that, like, a scav patrol onto you, right? Like, you could play the entire time like this. But if you never left, like, this area here, scav's going to be like, yeah, let's go get that guy. That's how the cultists are going to be. I don't believe so. Like, we don't really have much information about the cultists, but I kind of feel like they're probably going to be more along the lines of, they're going to hide in corners. They're going to be like the rats of Tarkov. But the NPC rats. So they'll be like waiting for you to go into dorms, hiding in a room, waiting for you to walk past, and then they're gonna like sprint out at you and try and stab you. They're gonna be like an ambush kind of thing, yeah. They're only gonna be in nighttime raids too. Because they've only got a melee weapon. They're not gonna like actively seek you out and try and stab you, you know? Stabbed his ass. It'd be funny if you like they stab you, and then in like some Russian accent, like, move like butter. I was thinking it would be cool to have scavs that are like raiders or better, and they are the ones collecting insurance. And if you kill them, you can take all the insurance items or their gear. I still reckon, and I spoke about this during the podcast I did with, I think, Tweak. And Veritas didn't understand it. Obviously, his brain's too big. But the way I feel like they could redo the loot system in Tarkov, and it would work so fucking perfectly. Instead of having, like, high-tier loot spawns, right? What you do is, you have it that at the end of the raid, there's already like difficulty in scavs. So like the first scavs that spawn in are easy, and the ones that are around at the end have better gear and they're more difficult. They're more difficult, right? Have those ones at the end. They're the ones that always spawn the best loot in the game. Like obviously you could have like LEDX spawns in some places, but have it that they're the ones that drop the red key cards. Have the ones that they're the ones that, you know, have the really cool items. Then that promotes people sticking around to the end of the raid to kill all the scavs and get that best loot. Right? It stops cheaters like coming into a raid and they're just getting the good loot and leaving, because the people that stick around till the end have a high chance of getting really good items. It's also like, used to be the Fort Armors, the 6B43s. They used to be called Fort Armors. They used to spawn on that last wave of scavs. Grims would definitely remember that. And anyone who's been around for a long time, you used to stick around factory to the last wave of scavs in the hope to get a Fort Armor, a 6B43. And what they could do is have all those really top tier items only spawn in scav backpacks and pockets, or the guns could spawn on the scavs on the very last wave or the second last wave. And that way, it's a dynamic loot system, and it's RNG based, but it promotes people sticking around longer and getting those really cool items. And I think it's one of those ideas that I have, like, I just can't see any flaws with it. I'm sure there's some negatives to it, but overall, it just sounds like a really good idea. But even if squads do farm it, Tactical Spud, and I'm going to put this out here, even if squads do farm it, that one squad now has to spend 40 minutes to get the opportunity to get good loot. You know what I mean? So if that's a 5-man group, yeah, they might kill some people in the lobby, but then they're gone for 40 minutes. You know what I mean? If you'll go back into your next raid, you know what I mean? Like it's if you die to that squad early, it's like, at least I can just move into the next raid. That squad's now busy for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm sure there are negatives to it, but the more I think about it, the better the idea sounds. And it stops hatchlings. It stops it doesn't stop hatchlings, but it promotes someone trying to stick around a raid longer, which means they want to increase the survival rate. I remember that. Scavs with fort armors was insane. Usually factory games towards the end, but it was great. Adaptive difficulty, the longer you stay, the better the loot. Yeah, and you could have like just really valuable items spawn in those backpacks. Promote sniper players. There should be all types of players being promoted though. You should always have different styles of players throughout the entire game. That's what makes the game rich in diversity. If you just have it that everyone runs around with a black armor called again, I don't even use it. With ASVLs, slick armors with ASVLs, that's boring gameplay. The beauty of Tarkov is diversity, the way you can play it, the different ways, the fun you can have, the modding of the guns. If you have just a straight up meta that everyone's playing, boring. You might as well go play fucking any other game that's just a typical, here's the start, here's the finish, and we're just going to go straight line to it.
Love you for what you do.
But rant over. I've been thinking about that idea for so long now. I just can't see Battlestar Games just being all like, we'll just implement that and get rid of, you know, all the good spawns in the game. Because then other people are like, but I can't farm my red key card anymore. Like, you can't win them all, can we? All right, so this is going to take 24 hours to farm. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll probably spend maybe an hour doing some fun with the gear that I've got for the hardcore challenge. And then that will pretty much be the end of the hardcore challenge. When it finishes tomorrow, I'm going to film it. I'll film the conclusion of it, and I'll go through all my gear in that. But we got there. We got everything done. I think it's really cool how... let's have a look at how many raids we've done so far. Bitcoin farms upgrading after 237 raids. 41% survival rate. 18 run-throughs. We had a really good streak there as well. But the unfortunate thing and the biggest issue with the hardcore challenge that I've found so far, and I'm not going to wrap it up here, but is the fact that finding armor is really difficult. Like, the barter trades are just, I want to say unreasonable, but like, that's probably this one's decent, but like, that's a lot of looting. Like, 7 items to find. Like, if it was just slightly harder to find items, but only 2 of them for a hardcore challenge, it makes it like 1 of each, I mean. That would be a little bit more acceptable in my opinion. And then outside of that, like, this is probably an easier one for the fact that I got the cage key from reserve. But I never used this once. I probably should have. But this is a better example of, I'd rather it be like this than like this. But yeah, it was really it's been fun. All right, let's go to it. I don't think I've got any more lab key cards, so what would be the next best thing? We'll go reserve. Let's try and get some good loot on reserve. We'll take let's try and stick around for the whole raid. Okay, both of them. I like the orb key. And this one. Oh, let's see how we can go.
This is where I would make a joke about hope you had a nice trip, see you next fall, but that would be in poor taste. Glad to see you're doing good. All the best to you and the missus. Less than 3.
I'm a game designer with 8 years experience. Here's another idea to improve hatchling problem. I don't think it's a problem, by the way. You can't get before getting enough XP for getting survival rating, and you have to challenge people or loot more, giving people a chance to get those better items from them. That's actually probably the best idea I've heard, man. I'm not going to lie. That is probably the best idea I've heard. What was the idea? Alright. So he said, you can't gamma before getting enough XP for getting survival rating. So what that means is you have to get at least 500 XP before you can put anything into your container. So you'd have to kill probably 2 scavs, or kill a scav and loot something. Holy shit, you guys are being nuts again. I actually think that's a pretty decent idea. Like, you could actually get it purely by just looting as well. Because the way you would work is you just loot enough XP to get 500 XP, which would be like, I don't know. You'd probably have to loot a fairly decent amount, but you could, and then that would be enough to start putting stuff in containers. But the biggest and easiest fix, not easiest fix, but the biggest fix would be dynamic loot. Zero to hero all maps. Okay. I love this bit.
PPSH raids today?
Yep. As soon as I get through this hardcore series, we'll jump over and grab some PPSHs and stuff. Pepper Shah. The Pepe shaft. Get off that. I need one of those mouse cable holders to stop my mouse fucking getting caught on the edge of the mouse pad. Not OP. Fuck! I should have aimed lower first. This mouse is wireless.
1 year. Happy to be proud of this community.
That sucks. I aimed. I honestly didn't think I'd see someone at the bottom of the staircase, and that's why I was aiming at the top. Good. Oh, can't apply that. Still got a bleed, which is bullshit. All right, now we probably will be doing a 0 to hero. We have no ammo left. Oh, no guns left, actually. Ammo. Oh, we got these. We got to... Do we have a sight for it, though? We could put that on that. I don't really want to go into reserve with no armor and this big M1A.
What it do?
0 to hero reserve. What's your opinion of Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake? I've kind of had it on pause for a little bit. I should really play it a bit more. I kind of didn't like how some of the stuff was, like, prolonged. Like, some parts of the game just kind of felt drawn out. Like, it didn't need to be as long. You know what would have been kind of nice? Like, I understand where the game finished. But, like, and I haven't got to there yet. But, like, if they're doing it in the length that looks like it, it's going to be, like, 15 fucking episodes. Like, maybe it was a 3-disc game originally. Just make it into 3 episodes. You know, or maybe 4. Not 15. Is it greed, though? Like, I don't know how much time and effort was put into making that game, but that could have been like 10,000 hours worth of, like, you know, editing and footage and art and craftsmanship. I got no idea. So at some point they've got to work out their dollar ratio to content and figure out how do they make a game profitable. So maybe the game, you know, they anticipate the game making, say, let's go with easy numbers to work with. Say they anticipate the game's going to make $100 million and they've invested $40 million into making it. You know, like, so they need to go, okay, we still need to make enough money to cover the next development as well. So, and also for shareholders and that to, the shareholders and that to still want to reinvest into the next one. So there has to be some sort of, you know what I mean? There has to be some sort of Who are you? What are you doing?
Pestily Go Labs.
You've got to remember, even Escape from Tarkov, all the games that are made are businesses, and they're all trying to make some sort of money, and eventually they've got to decide, hey, what is our profit margin? Like, what do we want to make, you know? So Tarkov will be the same. There'll be a point where they'll be like, we're not going to make any more money if we spend, you know, another year making this game. So how do we finish the game? You know what? But this is another thing, and I don't want to be like arguing what's an alpha and what's a beta, but I feel like Tarkov's still an alpha. What are the benefits of staying in beta? You can use the excuse that the game's not finished. So, to put in perspective, in my opinion, a game that's in beta, the content is finished. Like, the core game is finished. And it's all about bug testing and refining minor details and balancing. An alpha game is still creating content. At least back in my day, that's what it was. But I think actually what ended up happening, right? Go behind me. I think what ended up happening is Battlestate Games saw how popular the Escape from Tarkov became and was like, we should really invest more time in this, you know? How much does it cost to host servers we play on? That comes out of the one-off by the game dollars. But there's going to be DLCs for Tarkov eventually.
4 months of greatness. Cheers.
Just lock the secure container for the first 12 minutes into the match against loot. No. Not having that. Alright. We're not getting into much luck. We need a gun. We need ammo. Maybe we barter trade for a gun. Do we have a magazine for this?
How are you doing?
How are you doing? We do, here. Reserve has been my least successful map in this whole series. But it's also got the highest risk, highest reward. Tommy. Up! Winner! Do, 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 do. Thermals are OP. Yep. They are. Look right there. Double white knight TR are fire. Now what? Paid actors. You're in the game. Could we go onto the dome? See if we can snipe some people? Don't really know. Oh, we got some grenades. A little bit overweight. We'll probably fuck this off. Hear that? That crackle noise that keeps happening. My audio's cutting in and out. Are you guys getting the same thing or is it just me? Really bad. Something to do with power. There was a guy. I saw a clip of a guy sitting in top of that tree. So he must have jumped off the top here. Down onto the tree. So we'll worry about that in a minute. Look for immediate threats. Anyone who might be actually... Someone there? Oh. There appears to be no immediate threats to the right. That's someone. 100%. Check when we got him. Can't see him. You guys don't believe in me. Excuse me, sir. Are you dead? I've seen no movement. Oh, be alive. I don't think I have to aim on. I think it's too far away to aim on. But he definitely got scared from it. I don't really know that point of aim though. That's the shitty thing. Grenade launcher. Alright. That's fun. Does the grenade launcher hit it? Yeah, for sure. I don't really know a point of aim for this, so I'm going to do a little bit of testing. So, my guess would be at least there. I think it's higher. Chat reckons 5.5. Anyway, someone shot at me. There's people over there. Oh, there's a guy right there I want to shoot at. So they're all scavs. The fire. Who was the person that shot at me? Where are you, mate? We know you're out there somewhere. Could just be... It's not going to be this guy. But these guys are just scavs. You know what I mean? That guy could be someone else. I don't think I'm going near him. Any cheeky break sneaking up on the sides? He's not. If that guy is still in there, and he would not be dead. If that guy was still in there when I started shooting, he 100% is dead. I'm kind of curious at who shot at me though. Do do do. Now what? Behind? Lower. Definitely not lower. Shouldn't be missing that much. There's 200 meters. Maybe it's 250. It doesn't go any further. Stupid zeroing shit. That's not 400 meters. That there is 220 meters. Oh, there's someone in there. Hello? I still have ammo? Nope. Oh. Well, that hit him. Maybe I'm not leading enough. I love it when they run off scared. I really want to go check that guy now. That guy wouldn't be in there without a sniper of some sort. Matey? I like him, matey. Hey, matey's good. Nils 96, thanks for the 8 months, mate. If you find some S&B on the floor, you can pack the SVD. Yeah, I don't care that much. Do do do. so close to being under the weight. Was that at me? Did he just hit me in the arm? The fuck was that? The window he was in was facing the doorway. How did he get around to that to shoot me on the angle? Why not just exfil? He was in the side. There was top floor. It was definitely top floor. Must have been 2 people. Oh, we did hit him. We did kill the other guy. What killed him? Machine gun. Oh, that's good. Makes me happy. Zero to zero. I don't think you guys understand. It's all about having fun for me. That's all I care about. 350 meters could be the guys to the side as well. You got to remember that. I literally give no crap about. Yeah. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. What's the barter trade for it? I haven't been able to have a chance to look at it yet. Oh, review on. Do I have Mosin ammo? Maybe. Got there, maybe. I could get a scoped Mosin. Do I have Mosin ammo? I do. Do it. I don't think I have any more meds though. I think that's it for meds. Health meds at least. Take a bandage.
I have really enjoyed your content and YouTube videos. Keep it up. My friends got me into this game. You have kept me into it.
I'm glad. We're pretty close. Of course, it's the thorax that it didn't do it. Right. We're in. How do we want to do this? Are people still doing money runs? Maybe we could watch them as they come in. And they come up there, we could watch them, we could shoot them as they jump out the window. And we one spawns in here and runs up this way. Oh, here we go. Hello, sir.
How's your noggin feeling? Let us commiserate over recent
I missed.
injuries.
I accidentally fucked that pretty badly then. Oof. And that was close. He's dead. Are you fucking serious, bro? Fuck off with your VSS. No one likes you. Piece of shit, VSS gamers.
Oi chat oi, I came for you. Oi, it's me scammers, I corrupted your donation lady. Oi.
Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I hit every shot. When the guy jumped out the window, I think I still hit him. Maybe. Sucked that the guy I killed was the shitter geared of the two. The VSS meta needs a nerf. Not really. It's gonna change. Who bleeds? Bloodlust, less than 10 minutes left. Oh, so the bloodlust goes away after 10 minutes. Where we at? I'm probably gonna make that the end of the actual recordings. For the hardcore series. We're pretty much finishing it up here. We completed the Bitcoin farm. We're not going to go to level 2. We could do it. It would literally just need to farm some more stuff. But the main issue is to need generator level 3, which we need vents level 3. And the issue we got is getting strength level 3. Now, I'll go over quickly the rest of the hideout. But we did max out the heating, med station, nutrition, security. Our stash was already maxed out because of Edge of Darkness. We got the intel to level 2. There's no point going to level 3. Purely for the fact that it doesn't get you anything. And we also need the generator to level 3. The workbench, lavatory, and the shooting range is all done. Bitcoin farm's good to go, but obviously we don't have generator level 3. All because of this one thing right here. Being the required skill strength level 3. Now, I want to talk about this one right now. So, with the current way Escape from Tarkov works, strength level 3 is really frustrating to try and get. You have to either throw grenades, you need to walk over weight, or... holy crap, my brain's not working. Walk over weight, throw grenades. What's the last one? Melee people. That's it, melee people. Now, I was playing around with the idea of running into raids and meleeing people, but I thought it's probably not worth it, and I'll show you why. Because if I ran into a raid and I meleeed someone, every hit's about 0.1 of the skill point, and if I had armor, I could probably get 3 or 4 hits off on a scav, for example, before I died, or before I killed the scav, and then I'd probably go to the next scav, and I'd probably get maybe a skill point if I got lucky. But the problem is, getting armor in hardcore is really, really difficult. I've got this one been sitting here for ages, but it's already destroyed. And then getting other armors is kind of difficult. On top of that, I could throw over a grenade I found. So if I, say, went into Interchange, ran to the grenade boxes through grenades, I could probably get about half a skill point per raid if I ran to all the grenade boxes. But the issue with that one then is I'm literally running through Interchange for potentially 60 odd raids, and the total amount of raids I've already done is 240. And I just don't feel like it's going to be enjoyable content for you as the viewer and me as the person playing it to just run 60 to, you know, maybe up to 80 raids of Interchange, just literally trying to loot grenades and throw it. So I decided, as Deadly Slob did finish his at getting the Bitcoin farm level 2 and maxing out the rest of the hideout, I have all the items ready to upgrade them. I just can't because of this strength thing. So next wipe, when I do a hardcore season, a new season for the hardcore, I do believe I will go and get the strength done. But what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to play around with it a little bit more. I'm really hoping that getting armor next wipe, either via barter trades or in the hideout, will have, like, there'll be more options for it. Because with Ragman, the barter trades, particularly at level 1 and 2, this one's not too bad. But I would only be lucky enough to get some of these purely for the fact that I can go to the cage at the bottom of reserve. This one's not really any good at all. This one's just never going to happen on hardcore. Was it this one? This is too many items. Like, it's the opportunity is it's kind of shit. be honest, like the amount you'd have to farm to get 1 armor and then hopefully it carries on. There just needs to be that little bit more ability to get armor. The other option is now that I am level 30, I could spend the money to get it to the next level. I could probably do that quite easily right now if I really wanted to. Just sold all this stuff. I have a lot of trashy items too. And then like also in here, I've got all these items too. So I've been hoarding quite well, and moving towards like obviously leveling up stuff. But overall, it's definitely been a lot of fun. So actually really enjoyed the hardcore series, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I wonder if I can actually sell them via. Got this one. Dude, this sell for a bit. I'm hoping they sell to Ragman. I don't believe they do though. If they do, that'll be sick. Ooh, sweet. Cool. Alright, so we did open up a few more armors right towards the end of being able to buy. So gold chains aren't too hard to find if I farmed all the safes. This one would be quite brutal to find. I'm never going to get that one. And you can craft these inside the actual hideout. You can actually craft both then. So these TV rigs, sorry, the TV rigs, well actually this would be probably the easiest barter trade for me. Whiskey never going to happen. This would actually be quite easy because of, so yeah, once you get Ragman level 3, armors would actually be quite possible to get. So that wouldn't be the worst then. But we didn't get Ragman level 3 until right at the end. So at the same time, I called it TV rigs. At the same time, it was really fun. I got some really good keys early. I found like 4 ultra medical keys, which was insane, making it quite easy to get the Letexes. 240 raids, 241 raids, 41% survival rate. This was really low at the start. For the people, if you've watched this from the start, you would have seen the first 3 episodes, first 6 to 8 hours. I just got smacked. And then we had a really good, like I think it was like 4 hours straight that I didn't die. 14 raids in a row. So super fun. It was super fun. As always, definite shout out to and thanks to Deadlist for making the rules and updating them for the new wipe. Hopefully the new wipe, by the time you guys see this episode, will only be less than a week away. And I'm going to try and do the hardcore series somewhere in the middle of the wipe. I don't know when that's going to be, but maybe like 3 months in, 2 to 3 months in. And then that way I can show playing against all tiers of players, because most of the fights I got into were either with people that had no gear at all, or I was fighting people that were full sweaty, mum spaghetti, never had a chance, or I got lucky and just caught me out of position with, you know, some good ammo. But yeah, with tasks, we got a lot of our tasks done. They got all our traders up to the next level. The one thing that was probably a little bit, I guess, sketch overall was with Jaeger level 3. Because of the Edge of Darkness, I had the bonus 0.2 to reputation, making the leveling up Jaeger a bit easier. But the other ones, I was actually monitoring it as I did. I didn't verbally say it at all, but every one of them, well, Ragman only went up because we just hit 30 then. But every one of them, I would have hit anyway by doing the quests. And same with Mechanic, that was because right at the end. But if I focused a little bit more on getting these done, some of these quests, like this one, would have been just finished. I would have actually got the reputation quite easily towards the end. This one's actually a really hard task for hardcore, but like we could have handed that in, got the reputation. Shooter Born in Heaven, don't even get me started on that. But yeah, so a lot of fun. Like Ski was easily handled with the rep, same with Therapist, and then also with Prepper. So hopefully they start putting more implementation to the hideout, more crafts, make it a little bit more adventurous with that side of things. And I'm really excited to see where the next season of Hardcore series goes. So guys, thanks for watching the whole series. If you got right to the end, and if you're part of the live streams as well, thank you so much for that, guys. And I'm also doing my summary because I haven't done it for any of the episodes so far. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch every day of the week, so go down the link below. Give me a follow over there. If you have any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me on my live stream or down in the comments below. And lastly, I'll see you next time.